I'm sure there's a lot of farmers in my family because, you know, there's a lot of open space up there still. Even with all the urban sprawl going on up there, there's still places where you go up in Carroll County and there's just wheat and it just goes on and on. But anyway, so my grandfather was telling me one time on his farm, he had lost his hearing basically, and my grandmother, his wife, had lost his hearing. One day he's out on his tractor, just plowing a field, and he's as far away from his house as he can get when the damn tractor just stops working. I mean, it won't turn, it just goes straight. So he gets off the tractor, he messes around with it, and he figures, damn it, if only I had a pair of pliers, I could, you know, fix this real quick. Let me see if I can signal the wife. So he gets up, you know, slowly onto the tractor, and, you know, he's like, hey, woman! Woman! And, you know, my grandmother can't hear him for anything, so he gets up, he's just waving his hands like, hey, look at me, look at me! So, you know, he finally gets my grandmother's attention, who's sitting out on the porch, and, you know, he's like, I need a pair of pliers! And my grandmother is like, what? Oh, right! And my grandfather's like, what the hell are you talking about, woman? I want a pair of pliers. I don't have time for that shit right now. So he's like, I need a pair of pliers. And so my grandmother, without missing a beat, she's just like, so the old man's like, you know, oh, Jesus Christ. So he walks up to the house and he's like, God damn it, woman, what the hell were you thinking? You know, and this was and I need a pair of pliers. And my grandmother, without stopping, she's just like, yeah, I know, that's what I thought you said, and here's what I was saying. There's a pair under the seat in the box. Anyway, so, now that I'm done with the hand gestures, I'll take the mic back here. Alright, so I'm a child of the 80s. Everybody, I'm 31 years old, so just turned 31 in January. Thank you for congratulating me for getting older. And you know, I was watching some of the TV shows I used to watch as a little kid the other day, and let me tell you something, folks, there's some fucked up ass shit going on TV for the kids, alright? You got, you know, the major shows I used to watch were the Smurfs, and you got the Muppets, and you got Sesame Street. Okay, let's think about this, folks, alright? The Smurfs, there's 100 of these little blue guys running around all the time. There's one guy, Papa Smurf, he's in charge, right? And then there's one woman. Does that seem a little odd to you? I mean, what the hell do these guys do for fun? I know they're not all gay. They can't be all gay. So you know they were running a train into her hut every night. Alright? And then, let's talk about Sesame Street. And I've always wondered, how the hell did Sesame Street come into being? And you know, the answer came to me like slipping into a warm bath. It was just so epiphanical, if you want to call it. And, how? I'll tell you. LSD, folks. LSD. That's how you get an 8-foot-tall bird teaching you the alphabet. Seriously, think about it. Jim Henson was on shrooms and LSD and pot and all kinds of shit back in the 70s when he thought that shit up. And I mean, let's think about this though. You know, on Sesame Street, you got Oscar the Grouch. Everybody remember Oscar the Grouch? You know, the green guy that was in the trash can? This is a children's show, folks, teaching you that it's okay to be homeless and live in a trash can, okay? In this capitalist, bigger, better, more society, this is what we're teaching our kids, and look what it's got us. Anyway, now on to the worst of them all. The worst of them all, absolutely the worst. The Muppets. Anybody remember the Muppets? And everybody's like, oh my God, you can't talk bad about the Muppets. You can't talk bad about Jim Henson. He died of pneumonia. Oh, bullshit. Okay, let's think about this. Remember Gonzo? Gonzo, the blue thing with the big nose? He was actually an anteater, right? You know who his girlfriend was? It was Camilla. Camilla the chicken. Gonzo, ladies and gentlemen, is a chicken fucker, okay? Alright, I'll give you a minute to let that sink in. And then the worst one of them all, and you probably see this coming, but you know, let's think about this. Let's think Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. What does that say to you, folks? They have kids. Kermit the Frog has had sex with Miss Piggy, so therefore, Kermit is a pig fucker. This is the things you have to think about when you watch these shows. And you know, and my personal favorite, He-Man. Anybody remember He-Man? Masters of the Universe, I have the power, yeah? Yeah. Let's think about the homoeroticism of that show, folks. You got a main character who's a prince, keeping a secret from his parents, and his arch rival has an eating disorder. All right. And so yeah, today's the 21st. That means Valentine's week is over. Yeah, I know. You might think it's a day. It's not. It's a week. Christmas is 3 months long. Valentine's Day is a week long, folks. And I tell you something, Valentine's Day is like a VD. I mean, aside from the fact that Valentine's Day is VD, think about it, it's like herpes. It comes back every year. No matter how much I try to get rid of it, I try to avoid it, I try not to think about it, it always sneaks up on me, and I always end up paying a shit ton of money to get rid of it. God damn it. Anyway, thank you folks, that's my time. My name is Steedman. I hope you all had a good night and enjoyed my jokes. Give it up again for Mr. David Stroker.